Alright, so very quickly, here is the iPad. It comes on very quickly. One of the advantages to this over my laptop is the fact that you don't have to boot up. You can get on right away. I've downloaded a lot of different apps. You can get into all the apps that you might have had on your iPod Touch. Some of them don't look as great on the screen. For instance, here's the Facebook app. You can tell by the way that it comes down, it's highly pixelated. But it still works. The other way that you can access Facebook on the device is just to go to Safari. I've gone in and I basically have just pulled up the page. Everything works. I've chatted with my niece this afternoon, and so the interactions there on this, just like you would get it on your laptop or your PC desktop type computer. One of the programs that I downloaded first is the TweetDeck app. I'm still trying to figure this one out. I expected this app to act like TweetDeck on my laptop. Right now I'm still trying to figure out how to get it to show me profiles of people and give me different options like you can in the more robust version of TweetDeck. For instance, if I push on Guy Kawasaki's face, his avatar there, it only allows me to reply, retweet, or direct message, or email, or mark it as a favorite. But I'm still trying to figure out how to make that work for me so I can see his profile, see his feed, and all that jazz. So TweetDeck, good app so far, but the jury's still out in my mind. One of my favorite apps is the Kindle app from Amazon. This was a big deal just last night. On Friday, April 2nd, whatever it was, the Amazon folks announced that they were putting the Kindle app on the iPad store. This is one of the reasons that I wanted an iPad in the first place. This looks really good. You get all the functionality of the app. You can highlight something. You can make notes on different topics and books that you're reading. Pretty good. And then you've got the iPad or the iBook app, which is brand new. I downloaded Alice in Wonderland. The experience is a little different. You're like flipping pages, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of free books out there. They've got the New York Times bestseller list on the iBooks page. Still checking that out, but the early returns are that we'll see how that challenges our friends at Amazon with their Kindle app. Some of the other apps, ABC is really cool. I spent a good part of the afternoon just kind of playing with this app. You can download all of their shows. I watched an episode of V that I had never seen before on this thing for an hour. I've used my iPad for about 5 hours today, and I've still got over 60% of a battery left, which is really cool. Another really good app, which I think kind of brings this to light, is the Wall Street Journal app. They've done a good job of bringing the feel and the look of the paper edition of the paper to life, and it's a little slower in its boot up than other apps, but once it gets there, it's pretty cool. You've got it sectioned out. Still haven't figured out if they give you all the content yet, but if you go and just plug in the most recent paper, it'll take a couple of moments to pull up. The experience on this thing is really smooth. It feels really natural. You can go to the different sections. You can go to what's news, and gives you the same experience you have in the paper. This weekend I was kind of just browsing around, seeing how this all looks. The iPad story itself is out there. And what I really like about the Journal app is that you can push on the video and it will bring up the actual video for you. It's embedded. So this is one of those apps that has taken into consideration the whole Flash issue. Wall Street Journal's done a nice job of translating this early on.
We're just hours away from the much anticipated release of Apple's iPad. Question is, should you buy now?
So you can touch the screen. You can make it big. You can take the whole screen out.
Plus, we're going to look at what are the top apps for the iPad so far. Hi there.
You can bring it back, bring it into the paper. So that's just a quick look at the Journal. Another just really quick look, you can do your Gmail very quickly. You can zip through things. It works exactly like the email app on the iPod Touch and on iPhone. That's very effective. And then when you just buzz through Safari real quick, you know, I was just plugging around looking at different websites. They come up very nicely. You've got Columbus Dispatch, which I'm pulling up right now. Loads quickly, operates smoothly. There's no hesitation to it. You can pull up the site, let it load in, and pretty much experience it just like you would. This version of Safari really feels like it runs really smoothly. And then basically also you've got your iPod, you've got your music that you can play. So this is one of those really cool features. Some people were saying that you could not listen to music while you read a book, but that is false. You can sit and read a book while you're listening to Frank Sinatra, your favorite song. So the functionality is there for me. What I wanted in an iPad is with us today. It can be better. There are some limitations to it with regard to the flash piece. There's some websites that don't work as well. Some of the apps are clunky still, and it'll have to get the wrinkles ironed out. But overall, it's pretty cool.